Hi Flosstube, welcome to my stitch show. My name is Kylene. You might know me on Instagram as CCL Stitches and on here just commenting as CCL Stitches. This is a channel about cross stitch. This is my first Flosstube. I'm gonna try to not say a lot. This is my second time trying to record this because they started drilling outside of my house. It's about 11:30 on Thursday, January 11th, 2024. A little bit about me. I am 36 years old. I just turned 36 in December. I'm a nurse. I am married to a wonderful husband that allows me to support my, do what I please with my cross stitch. I don't think he really knows how obsessed I am with cross stitch, especially finding the Flosstube community on YouTube. But I wanted to jump in and I guess insert myself into the cross stitch community because I don't have any friends, family, anything that cross stitch. So I have not cross stitched for long. I dabbled a little bit in it when I was a kid. My mom used to cross stitch, and she had, it was back in the late 80s, early 90s, the little kits that were geese with the blue bonnets. I would love to find an old pattern like that. She taught me. I did a few stitches here and there, but I really haven't picked up any sort of cross stitch until 30 years later. So I first started with a stamped kit, and it was pretty much in when we were in the throes of the pandemic, late 2020, early 21. I'm an ICU nurse, so I worked throughout the entire pandemic, and it was really hard. And I needed something to not only pass my time, but also help with my anxiety. And I found cross stitch to be so therapeutic for me. I started off with a stamped kit from Amazon. I didn't know anything about copyrights or anything with that, so it was probably one that wasn't given permission for use of the artwork, but I mean, it's only the one that I have, and it's literally my first cross stitch I ever did. After that, I found a pattern on Etsy. My first cross stitch designer I ran into was Stitchrovia. She does such beautiful patterns, Emma Condon. I'll show you that. And then I fell into the rabbit hole of full coverage, and I was like, oh my god, I need to do a full coverage. Like, that's amazing. I had no idea what I was getting into, so I went on YouTube and searched, and that's when I found Flosstube. First Flosstuber I ever watched was Teresa Little Stitcher, and she is wonderful. You guys are all wonderful. I have so many Flosstubers I want to mention, but for now, to try to keep this short and sweet, I figured I'd show you some of my whips. I have works in progress. I found that I am a process stitcher. I start everything and all the things, everything. I love everything. My favorite designers are, my top one is probably, it's going to be Nora Corbett, Mirabilia. Who else? Oh my god, there's so many. Prairie Schooler. I love Lavender and Lace. I love, that was my mailman. Hello. I'm like deathly afraid my husband is gonna walk through the door because sometimes he gets home early from work and he's just gonna see all of my cross stitch everywhere, and he's gonna be like, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing? But it's okay. he'll still support me. He likes my quirkiness. I'm very passionate when it comes to crafting when I find it. I am a multi-crafter. I sew as well. But yeah, if I haven't mentioned it, I am from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, city of brotherly love. If you need to know where to get a good cheesesteak, I'm your girl. All right, so I'm gonna start off on my whips. I'm hoping this isn't an extremely long video. I have no idea how to edit, so we'll see. I hope I deleted enough storage off of my phone so that I can get my whips in, and we'll go from there. I probably have enough stash, haul, kitted up starts that I haven't started yet to make at least 10 videos that are probably an hour long. One thing about me is I don't have kids, and I'm okay with that. It's a personal choice between me and my husband. I love kids. I helped raise my sister, who is now 20 years old, and I raised my cousins. They're all thriving young adults, and my motherly, I guess, instinct or need to have children is fulfilled. I don't even know why I'm explaining that, but that's just me. I tend to babble and go on and on and on when I am nervous. I'm very nervous right now in front of the camera. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this, but we will see. All right, I'm gonna start off with some whips. My first whip is Autumn Queen by Mirabilia. I started this back on August 7th of 22. Let's see. Do have the kit. Of course, I use these wonderful Amazon bags. I actually found these before I even knew like this was a big thing that cross stitchers used. I always wanted to do like the cute bags that people sew, but I would need every single bag made. I would buy every single bag. And I'm trying to keep my savings and save that money for patterns and the fancy flosses and stuff. So these bags work for me. I love them. I get the ones with the label on them, and I like putting it on. I put name of the pattern, when I started it, and also what it is actually stitched on. Why is this one not coming out? The little card. Whatever. I think I must have taped it in because it was falling out. Okay. So this is Autumn Queen by Mirabilia. This is, I think I picked this up. This is a out of print pattern, and it's a bit gnarly, not in the best condition, but the pattern itself is pristine. And I think whoever used it, I got this off secondary. I want to say eBay. But yeah, somebody inserted I guess they took a picture of the card and then put the picture in instead of the actual card, which is whatever, it's fine. But I am stitching this on a 32 count Belfast from Ship's Manor in the color Halloween Mummy, I believe. Halloween Mummy, yeah. Oh my god, this thing is awesome. Hold on, where's right side up? I still have a needle in mine too. Whoopsies. There it is. Beautiful. This is right in this was a center start for me. This greenish part there It looks blue on the pattern, but it's like right by her like ruffled cape that she has right there. But yeah, I love this. I do everything. I do linen, I do Aida, I stitch in hand, I stitch into the Q-snap. A lot of my mirabilias I stitch in hand because I stitch faster. I like doing the sewing method. And I think my stitches look pretty damn good considering. I hope you could see that. Excuse my nails. I'm a nervous nail biter. I know it's a horrible habit. I get it. I know. Listen, that's what meds are for. I'm on meds. Just anti, you know, depression meds and stuff. It's fine. Everyone needs an SSRI here and there. I tend to speak my mind. I hope I truly don't offend anybody with what I say. It's just how I am. I will give it to you straight. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I am totally passionate, loyal. I think I'm a good person. I'm a nurse. That should stand for something, right? All right, sorry. Moving on. See, I jabble along and everything. Okay, so here is the first pattern counted cross stitch I've ever done. It's by Stitchrovia. It's called Beach Day Recipe. I started this on 9/29/21. Okay, this is stitched on just a 14 count Aida from Joann's Fabrics. And this is where I'm at. Oh wait, I guess, no, I don't have a full, do I? Yeah, I do have a page, cover page photo. It's cute, right? I like it. It has all those little motifs. Being from Philly, the Jersey Shore is a big thing for Philadelphians. I also have a beach house. Me and my husband purchased a beautiful beach condo down in Wildwood, New Jersey, which is southern Jersey Beach, and it's right next to Cape May. Cape May is one of the most beautiful sea towns you could ever go to. If you like Victorian era, old architecture and like beautiful Victorian homes, you have to get to Cape May. It is one of the most picturesque Victorian seaside towns ever. And the tourists in the summer there, the tourist attractions or everything, they're beautiful. I'm rambling and I didn't even show you my progress. So there it is. Cute, cute, cute. I'm hoping to get this done because you'll see a lot of beach theme stuff in my whips and starts and everything, because I plan on filling my beach house walls with everything. Beach, shore, seagulls. It's like literally my favorite thing ever. There's such a soothing, therapeutic thing about being by the shore, hearing the ocean and everything like that. All right. Celsius. Got to get my caffeine in for the day. Of course, my tolerances for caffeine is through the roof. But next one I have is Blooming Bride, and this is a Mirabilia. This was started on February 10th, 2022. I actually started this in celebration of me and my husband getting married. We got married on 2/22/22. Yes. It was a shotgun wedding, last minute, literally planned it within a month, bought my dress online from David's Bridal, had a justice of the peace marry us, and we got married on 2/22/22 because she was having a special. How awesome is that? It was the best decision of our life. I always wanted to get married. I never saw myself planning a huge wedding. I wanted it to be very intimate and everything like that. So that's what I got. And I'm very happy that we did. Okay, so this is Blooming Bride. This is one of Nora Corbett's first designs for, I don't have the cover thing. I only have the working pattern in here. I have no idea how to edit, so if I might try, here it is, Blooming Bride. I'm gonna insert maybe a picture of it, we'll see. But anyway, I stitched this on 32 count, Pictures Plus Earthen Belfast. And this is probably, this is like the most progress I have done on all of my Mirabilias that I've started. Oh shit, I left the needle in. Did it rust? I haven't pulled this out in a long time. No, it's okay. So this is, hold on. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Yeah, I did start from the bottom. So this is the bottom of her dress with all her floral and, you know, the early 90s checkered vibes here. But yeah, she's going to be a beaut, Clark. This I plan on hanging up at home here. Yeah, I love working on this piece. I stitched this one in hand. And it just reminds me of my special day as a bride. There was literally 8 people in at my wedding. It was my parents, my 2 best friends, my husband's basically surrogate parents. They're our next door neighbors. And who else? My grandmom, God rest her soul. She just passed recently. But yeah, that was Blooming Bride. Next one is a Lizzie Kate. It's called Cat Lessons for People. I was thoroughly enabled by Pam and Steph Just Keep Stitching. They are my absolute favorite floss tubers. They are global treasures and should be protected at all costs. Yes, I said it here first. They are awesome. I wish I had somebody to do a floss tube with, just because I love their humor and their banter back and forth, and it's absolutely hilarious. And I feel like I'm a weirdo because I've watched every episode of theirs. I'm actually almost caught up. But yeah, I think Steph did this back in her early floss tube days, and I love the pattern. It's so freaking cute. And of course, I love cats, if you can't already tell. My cats will probably make an appearance at some point, but yeah, I think this is so cute. And I actually have a lot of it done. This is on 32 count Weeks Dye Works linen in cappuccino. Oh my God, there's my back. Look how cute it is. Oh, look at that cute little white cat. I think my white stitches are pretty good considering. And then I got a little fishies there. I would say I'm almost halfway there. I want to put this in like a hunter green frame and have it, you know, up on my wall and maybe in my little stitchy spot. This is stitched with all the called fors. It's all Weeks Dye Works and Classic Colorworks threads. So there's that. Okay. Next one is Charlotte by Mirabilia. I actually just started this. I didn't even update my little stitchy bag with the starts. So hold on, I started this in December. New start, Charlotte, December 15th. Oh, this was my birthday start. My birthday's December 16th. I started it early because I think I was like super busy on my birthday and I couldn't start anything. But yeah, December 16th, I'm a Sagittarius, born in 87. Mirabilia, Charlotte. She's gorge. I love her colors. I'm stitching her on 32 count linen by Fiberlicious in the color of Chai Love You. Start in the middle. I got part of her, this is like, I think where her knee is. Oh, sorry, I'm like flipping you guys off. This is where her knee is with the green. Is it? No, it's down by her shin and where the green sash starts. So this is, can you tell? This is an opalescent. Fiberlicious is my absolute ride or die hand-dyed fabrics favorite. I had been a part of her monthly club. I get the linen. I did opalescent for a while, and then I just switched to, I just recently switched back to regular linen. But her colors, I love color. You will see crazy color from me. I like everything, all things colorful, rainbows, unicorns, cats. That's my jam. And mermaids. Next one is Christmas Rules by Lizzie Kate. I got them all. They are the, you know, they come in these little things. Like here's one. They come in little parts. I don't know. I went on a Lizzie Kate bender and like literally bought everything off eBay. But her stuff is so cute. So cute. I am stitching this. This was started on back on in May of 22. I started this down the shore. I think I was just in a Christmassy mood and wanted to do Christmas. So this is stitched on 32 count Belfast linen in the color Light Mocha from Zweigert. And I just got the top done. I tend to leave my needles in Christmas and a little bit of snowman done. But I love the variegation of all the fancy flosses. I just love them. I didn't start using them. I was very hesitant. I was like, oh my God, it's so expensive. Like, you know, more expensive than your DMCs and all that jazz. And I was like, I don't get it. Like, why do you spend so much? Ugh. They're wonderful. They're gorge. I have to say, I'm not a big red fan, but the variegation in the Louisiana hot sauce from Weeks Dye Works is like absolutely gorgeous. I would say that's probably one of my favorites. And red's not even my favorite color. I'm more of a cool tones. I like blues, purples, light pastels. The pastel rainbow with gray in it is my absolute favorite. All right, heading on. Next one, Damask Roses by Mirabilia, of course. This is stitched on 32 count opal linen from Fiberlicious, and it's in the color of Persephone, and I literally only have border done. There's my border. Hold on. I do have the pattern. This was one of her firsts as well. From 1993. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. And I love her colors. But I wanted to be crazy and put her on a crazy one. I'm a left-hander start. Left? No. Is this? When I stitch in hand, I like starting in the right because I do the sewing method. So, this is a right corner start. Ooh, my border looks really wonky. Oh well, it's okay. But look how pretty this is. It's pinks with the green earthy tones and purples. Oh my God, it's just gorgeous. It's gonna look like a fever dream after, and that's the vibe I'm going for. Oh my God, we're almost already a half hour in. I hope you like long videos, because if you do, then I'm your girl. I hope you're stitching something really cute and having a good old time with moi. The next one is, there's actually 2 patterns in here. Okay. I only started the one though. So the one is Dance Like a Mermaid by Dirty Annie's Southern Style. Look how cute that is. And this is stitched with all the Weeks Gentle Arts classic colors. I didn't make any changes. I have another pattern in with this one. I think it's because I have such a large piece of fabric with this that I wanted to do the other ones with it. So along with this pattern, I'm gonna be doing these smalls from the Blue Flower. They're called Saltwater Scrapbook Part 1. So these like little smalls here. Saltwater, oops, sorry for the glare. Saltwater Scrapbook. And of course it's sea nautical beach theme. But I just have the Dirty Annie's one started. And this is stitched on Silk Weaver Belfast in the color of Slate. I'm just gonna hold up a corner. This must be like a fat half because it's huge. Oh my God, look at me leaving my needles in here. Hold on, let me dangle. I was working on filling in that spot, but look at that pirate hat. Drink like a pirate, only down the shore. Look at the variegation of those fish. Aren't they cute? And then I'm starting on that other side. Dance Like a Mermaid. I love this. I use this as a, I think I use this as a travel piece. Like I'll drive to work and I'll sit in my parking garage and wait like I always get there early because I am like deathly afraid of being late. Childhood trauma. My mom always was late for everything, so I had to be late for everything. But yeah, I'll bring a travel project and just like stitch for like 15 minutes before work, and it helps to set the tone for the day. My next one is, this is a Long Dog sampler. This is my first one, and I started this on 9/27/22. It is Death by Cross Stitch. It's very popular. I don't even think I have that much done of it though. This was a restart for me. Back before I knew what linens and all the differences were, I had bought a hardanger for this and it was just not good. I didn't like stitching it because I had bought silk for this. I got Silks for You silk. I am so sorry. I do not know the color of the silk itself, but I literally only have border done because it was a restart. But look, pastel rainbows. Silks for You is absolutely gorgeous. I actually skeined it up actually. What do you call these? Floss drops. Floss dropped it up. But look at that. It's like Lisa Frank. Lisa Frank, there we go. Lisa Frank is my favorite. Let me swipe, sorry. I'm swiping that out of the way. Oh my God, you're shaking. So sorry. But look how beautiful. And it's so soft. I gotta get back to this. I wanna get back to all the things. Oh, 32 count linen Hamlet by Under the Sea Fabrics. And this was my first Under the Sea Fabrics, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I thought that, along with this beautiful silk floss, man, it's gonna look like a beaut, Clark. Please don't mind my punny phrases. Oh God, I like cracking myself up. I'm sorry. All right, next one. My first chatelaine, still in the Q-snap. I'm not taking it out, so I'm only going to show you. This is Dragonfly Tile by Chatelaine. This was started on 9/28/23 back in September. I did buy the all the called for stuffs from European Cross Stitch. Oh my God, it took, I think I bought it like at the tail end of the pandemic when I was like, oh my God, I have to stitch a chatelaine. And it that's when the shipping time for it was like 6 months to a year. So I want to say I waited almost a year. Let me see if I can find a small pattern. Yeah. But that is Dragonfly Tile. I am stitching this on a 28 count opalescent white fabric by Picture This Plus. And I do have it in the Q-snap, so I just have some lily pads done in the center. And then it goes all the way around, yeah. But my stitches are really good on this one. Sometimes my stitches are really wonky. I guess it depends on the kind of day I'm having. What kind of stress level I was in that day. You could tell by what my stitches look like. Next one is Easter Fairy by Nora Corbett, or Mirabilia. It's one of the Fairy Holiday Collection 2. Easter Fairy. Not much done. I started this back on March 25th, 22, and it's on a 32 count natural linen by Zweigert. It's not much, can't even see it. So here I put in what I started it. I put in like, what is that? 8 stitches. And then I was like, meh, I'm done. And then I didn't pull it back out for over a year later. And then I worked my way up. This is the wing part of the pattern. Is it? Yes, part of the wing. It's stitched with all the called fors. It's all specialty flosses, Classic Colorworks. Yeah, so that's my Easter Fairy. I'm telling you guys, I have so many plans. All right, now we're getting into the Halloween stuff. H for Halloween. This is probably one of my favorite patterns that I've been stitching on. This is Halloween Greetings by Blackbird Designs. How beautiful is that? if you like spooky vibes. I'm all about the vibes. I started this back on 7/4/22, and this is sturched. It's sturched on 32 count Belfast by Mountain Air hand-dyed fabrics in the color of Storm Clouds. And it's this beautiful mottled gray color. And I think, oh yeah, I stitched in hand, so I did a right upper corner start, and I'm working on the border. This is one thread. This is one of their highly variegated threads from Classic Colorworks. What is this one? And it only calls for like 2 colors. It's the Gentle Arts in dark chocolate. I didn't even use the dark chocolate yet. This is only the one. And then Weeks Dye Works Jack-O-Lantern. But the variegation in this is chef's kiss. How awesome is that? The pattern is so easy to follow, and I love this fabric. Let's see, Mountain Air hand-dyed fabrics. I have their thing still. Want to take a peek-see. Okay. In fact, I might keep this one out and work on it today. When I stitch, I was all about like stitch what you want when you want, the schwa, whatever it is. Stitch what you want when you want. But I've recently found that I never touch half my projects. So I found Flosstube. I ran into Jen from Jen the Caffeinated Crafter, and oh my god, what an epic Flosstube she has. She stitches everything, so that's my jam. I love everything. Full coverage, smalls, you know, the cute stuff, the spooky stuff. I love everything. I have prim stuff too. I just haven't worked the confidence up to do stuff like that yet, since I feel like I'm so new. But we're working there. But yeah, Jen, the Caffeinated Crafter, she just started. If you haven't watched her videos, they're awesome. She is who I stitch with because her videos are like almost 3 hours long. But she has so many whips and goals and she has this big board of goals that she checks off when she does her videos. Oh my god, it's so cool. So I kind of did the same thing, but on a way smaller scale. And I've been able to touch more whips than I've ever been able to touch before without feeling overwhelmed. But, all right, so this is my stamped kit, my one and only. This was the first cross stitch that I ever did. I bought it off Amazon. Of course, it's a Halloween one. I don't even think it has a name. I just call Halloween cat on a cool mountain with a tree. This is it. I'm working on all the black. So, it's mindless stitching. I don't mind stamp kits, but I know this, like I said, that I bought this before I even knew about copyright stuff. So I hope whatever artist this is from, that you get your praises and stuff from it. But this brings me a lot of nostalgia, because it was like when I first started cross stitching, and I was like, oh my god, this craft is amazing. But yeah. Let's see. Next one. This is one of my newer starts. I started this on 12/11/23. And this is Imperial Lady D by Nora Corbett. And oh my god, she's gorgeous. Kitschy Whips Maggie. She did this, and I absolutely loved her. I think, is this the one she did a skin conversion on, I think? And it was so beautiful. My thoughts on this, I wanted her purples and greens to really pop on the pattern. On the pattern, it calls for a 32 count natural brown linen. I was like, nah, we ain't doing natural brown. We're gonna go for the gorgeous Picture This Plus Talent. Picture This Plus Chalice. 32 count Belfast. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, this is the right side. Oh, the color's being blown out. It looks lighter than it is. It's actually more like an orange creamsicle color. I started in the center. And is that the right side up? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, this way. But how beautiful. So pretty. The greens and the purples, like this is probably my favorite, one of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorite starts. And I have all the called fors. I love the embellishment packs. I love buying them. I try to buy them when I can because kitting Mirabilias and Nora Corbetts up individually is probably one of the most trying tasks, but it kept me busy during the pandemic because I literally had nothing else to do besides work and come home and quarantine. My next one is a kit. It's a Riolis kit. It's my first Riolis. It's called Meeting at the Window. I started this back in October of 23. And of course it has a cat, so I had to have it. But I just think it's absolutely adorable. And I love the winter theme. And their threads, if you haven't stitched one of their kits, I'm not sure if they're all their kits, but this is like wool thread. And it's awesome to stitch with. It's so soft. You know, it's a little hairy. I don't know if you could see it. A little fuzzy, but, and I love they come in these cards. I don't have to separate anything, but I definitely like my Riolis kit. And I did pretty good. This is just on the started, the called for the kit fabric. What count is this? 14 count white Zweigert Ada. And I started in the left-hand corner. I had this in a hoop. My little hoop. And I did grit it out for myself. It's just a lot easier for me. But yeah, I got some good work on that. And the stitches lay really nice. I thought, I was like, oh my God, that wool thread, it's not gonna lay nice, but they do actually lay really nice. So, get back to that. Okay. All right. Next one is Merchant Mermaid. And this is, of course, a Mira. I started this. This was one of my first, another one of my first, I think this was my first mermaid that I started from her. Of course, I'm going to cover my beach house walls with all mermaids. Duh. I started this on January of 2022. I saw a picture. I think I hashtagged on Instagram like Merchant Mermaid Mirabilia or something like this, and I seen a one that was done by a woman, I think maybe from Russia, but she had completed it on this most amazing ombre green fabric, and I was like, I have to stitch that right now on that color or something similar. So I chose 32 count, of course, opalescent, because it was in my opalescent jam by Fiberlicious. It's called Pining for You. And this fabric is monumental. And I have a good amount of it done too. Oh, I forgot to show you the pattern. Merchant Mermaid. I am doing everything. I'm doing the Mill Hill, all in the Krynic up here. But I just think she's gorgeous. And I think she's going to look, I did a floss toss with this fabric. But, so it starts really dark up here. Oh God, I'm upside down. So it starts top, light. I didn't want it to be in the light part. I wanted it to be in the darker part. So I started it almost halfway down. I double, triple, quadruple checked my, my stitch counts. So this should be okay. But look at this fabric. It's going to go all the way down to the bottom. I think I gave myself, I want to say 2-inch border, 3-inch, 2-inch, maybe. I don't know. I have to double check my notes, but look how beautiful. And that's an all Krynic. I'm starting, that's her hair. And I'm contemplating on if I want to do 1/1 skin. I do have 1/1 skin started on one of my other Miras, and it is a workhorse doing 1/1. But the effect of it after is so gorgeous that I'm like, God, this is like so pretty. Do I do the 1/1 skin? I don't know. We'll see. Few more. This is by Heartstring Samplery. This is called M is for Mermaid. And I just think this is so cute. Heartstring Samplery. I love their patterns. And it gives you like this whole story of inspiration on the back. But yeah. I'm stitching this with all the called fors. It's Wip Parade and Classic Colorworks. And I'm stitching this on a 32 count linen. Oh, this is Lakeside linen in Vintage Bittersweet. It's like a pinky sand color. I just thought it was really cute. There I go again with my needles stuck in the fabric. But yeah, I love the variegations. I can't get enough of them. And all of these overdyed flosses. So pretty. All right, we're doing good. Almost there. Okay. This is a Nora Corbett. It's called Morning Glory. It's the Picture Coacher collection. This is Morning Glory. And this one has a very special meaning to me. My grandma just passed away in last September, and she was my best friend, and she was my mom. Basically my mom. I lived with her throughout my college days, after high school, and I lived with her, you know. She just died recently. She actually had a really bad pneumonia, and yeah, it was sad, but she's no longer suffering. But when I was a kid, I used to stay over her house all the time, and her nickname for me was Morning Glory. So when I'd wake up in the morning, I'd go down to the kitchen, I'm scratching my eyes, and she'd be at the kitchen table, she'd be like, Morning Glory, you want some toast? Morning Glory, there she is. So I just get worked up talking about it. But she was a very special lady, so this has very special meaning to me. And I started this back on 3/27/22. I think I'm stitching it on the called for. Is it? No? No, I'm not. I'm doing an opalescent Belfast linen in the color Raw Silver. I have her wing and some Krynic done. I am doing her skin. That's That's definitely 1/1. So her skin's being done 1/1 half crosses, which I'm almost done. I actually think it looks pretty good. But yeah, this one is very special. All right. We got a few more. All right. Next one is Waxing Moon Designs. I love their patterns. Their patterns are awesome. They are so adorable. They're kind of older. I'm not even sure if they're still making patterns. I think I got this off eBay. But this is called Mostly Ghostly. 2 spooktacular designs to cross stitch. And of course, I'm going to do both. How freaking... Look at that ghost with the headband on and the cats. I cannot. So freaking cute. I am stitching this with all the called forth flosses. It's Weeks Dye Works. They do give you the DMC alternative. And it does have buttons and embellishments. Did I get them? I did. I ordered them. Oh wait, did I? I did, yes. They are Jabco, just another button company. I have to show you this one button because it's one of the cats in the picture. I can't. It's so freaking cute. Ah! So cute. All right, I'm stitching this on 28 count Cashel Zweigert in Country Mocha. Of course, I started my girl Ghosty first. Of course, I have a freaking needle. Listen, if I ever curse on here, just know that I don't mean to offend you at all. I try to curb my cursing, but sometimes it doesn't work out. My mouth moves faster than my brain sometimes, and yeah. So this is my girl Ghosty. I started at the top of her head. Look at that headband. How freaking cute is that? My white stitches don't look too bad either. I'm stitching this in hand. Yeah, so that's that. Almost done, guys. Where are we? 53 minutes? Okay, not too bad. All right. My next one is a Dimensions kit. I have a ton of Dimensions kit. I just haven't started many of them. You're not going to be able to see much, but it's one of the Dimension Gold Collection Petites. It's called Pondering Pup. I'm stitching this as a gift for my dad. My dad we had black labs growing up, Labrador Retrievers. We were a big Labrador Retriever fan. My dad is an outdoorsman, huntsman, and we had black labs all our life growing up. So I don't even know if this is worth showing because it's stitched on black, and all I did was, oh, there we go, and I did was the black. I think it's this way. I started up. This is his neck area, but let me tell you, that is quite a feat stitching black on black. That's all right. All right, my next one is Sleeping Princess by Mirabilia. This is MD 120. Oh, look how cute. Where's the thing? Here it is. Sleeping Princess. So pretty. I think I did a center start with her. Now this fabric is really cool. So I envisioned the Sleeping Princess. So she's sleeping on this gorgeous bed, right? So I envision her like dreaming. So I wanted her to be in like the sky with clouds because she's dreaming and has her head in the clouds. So I'm stitching this on like a bluish turquoise, like mottled looking like clouds color. But the cool thing about this fabric is I found them on Etsy. This is from Jackson Fabric Arts. It's 100% sustainable hemp linen. So it's made of hemp. It's very soft. And is that the right way up? It is. I started in the middle. I'm doing like the folds of her bed sheet in the middle. But look how nice that is. It's very soft. I love this for stitching in hands. I actually need to go buy more of her fabric because the hemp fabric's awesome. And it was a lot cheaper than cotton linen. So, I don't know how this would stitch up, like putting it in like a Q-snap, if it like, you know, looks weird. I don't know. But I don't know, I love it. It's stitched, what is this? 32 count hemp fabric in, it's called turquoise. But I like it because it looks like the bluest of blue skies you've ever seen. Oh my God, I'm almost done. This one is jam-packed. So for a minute, I would fully individually kit up all of my mirrors, not all of them, but some of them. And I did floss drops. So this isn't even all the DMC for it, but I did my own little floss drop made of cardstock for a while. But now I just stitch from my master set of DMC. I'll show that at the end. It's actually really cool. Cool and convenient for me. I'm not a bobbinator, but I have started bobbinating my fancy flosses just because I am a lazy stitcher, and if I pull a piece of thread and do one stitch, I'll cut it out and I won't throw it away. Or I mean, I won't save it. I'll just throw it away. I know it's horrible. I'm sorry. But I'm not doing that with my fancy flosses. My fancy flosses are delicate and bobbinated. All right, my next one is a beast. A beast. It's my first Teresa Wensler, and of course it's the Mermaid, right? I got this off eBay. It was the full kit. Was it the full kit? Yeah, I think it was. But the full kit with like the fabric and I want to say it was the flosses too. But the flosses and the fabric that came in the kit were like literally disintegrating because of, I guess, how old this pattern is. I don't know. It doesn't even say. Hold on. Hold your horses. Let's see if I can find it. Teresa Wensler Mermaid. No, I can't find it. I do not see a year. Maybe it's so old it was before copyright. No, it is. I'm just kidding. Anyway, the supplies in it were like disintegrating and they smelled moldy. And I was like, what am I gonna do? So this was one of these kits that I kitted up myself in the pandemic. And I thoroughly enjoyed doing it because what I did was I found a de-stash of an estate sale thing of like bobbinated floss, and it was hundreds of bobbinated floss. It came in this like book. I wish I still had the book, but this file folder book, in each pocket were like the flosses, and I think I may have paid maybe 40 bucks, but it was literally hundreds of bobbinated flosses already. I'll show you how they came. So what I did was I inventoried all the floss, and then anything I needed for my Teresa Winslow Mermaid, I threw in a bag. So these are how the flosses came, right? I don't really care about dye lots and stuff like that, because you know what? It's perfect to do this for a Teresa Winslow, because holy blends, Batman. If you haven't done a Teresa Winslow and you plan on doing it, you have to prepare yourself to blend the hell out of all of your flosses, which I don't mind at all. Here's my blends. My blendies. I got this little doodad floss holder thingy. I want to say, where did I get this? It's Artiste by, so Hobby Lobby. I got these at Hobby Lobby. And it came with a few of them. So I put my unused blends in there. And then I have a working thing of the pattern. I don't have my progress. Where is it? I don't know where my project is. Wait, did I take it out of the hoop? Oh, no, it's right here. Oh, is this it? Yeah, this is it. It's like, oh my God, my heart just skipped a beat. All right, so I never took it out of the hoop, but I am stitching this on 28 count opal linen from Zweigart. It started in March of 23. This is a center start, so this is right here by her navel. I'm doing her fish tail first and working my way down. It's actually very pretty. The blends, I know this pattern is going to be absolutely drop dead gorgeous once it's done, but it's just going to take me forever. Yeah, so can't really see the opalescent, but I mean, it's pretty much full coverage anyway, so I don't really know why I picked an opalescent. It's fine. Something I had in my stash. This one I didn't have to kit the fabric for. And I am using, you know, flosses that were probably loved for many years by somebody, and I don't know the story if they passed away or what, but I was very happy to be able to repurpose them. And I'm sure wherever they are too, they're happy. I need to sip. Okay, I have two more. No, maybe a couple more. All right. This is my Autumn Lane Stitchery called the Curious Mermaid. The Curious Mermaid. I am stitching this on a 16 count Ada in the color Fern. I got it on Etsy. I don't have the name of it right now. Damn it. I don't have because I have this in this kind of pouch, so I didn't do a little card with what I'm stitching it on. But anyway, maybe I'll put it in the description box if I figure out how to do that. But which way is up? This way. This is Autumn Lane Stitchery. This is my first pattern from them. Their patterns are awesome. Oh, that reminds me. I got into the Queen City Stitch Retreat, and I'm going this year. I'm going. I got the email, and I was like, I'm jumping in. I've never been to a retreat. and it's with all the Flosstubers I watch, and I have so much FOMO from I'm missing out on the Mirabilia one. I actually got picked for that last year in like a late pick. And I had planned on going, but I couldn't go because of my job. And I was like starting business at the time, and so I had given up my spot. But I'm going this year. I already told my husband he's gonna be my roadie. We're going to North Carolina, and we're gonna go to this retreat, and I am so excited. I'm hoping to have this done as a finish. I should keep this out. I need to keep this out so I can work on it. I already have my room booked and everything. My husband's like, what am I gonna do when I'm there? I was like, I don't know. They probably have a nice bar down in the lobby. I make friends at the bar. Me and my husband are social drinkers. We don't keep alcohol in our house, but we do like to, you know, go out and have some drinks with friends and stuff like that. We actually just got back from Mexico. We went to Riviera Maya. Absolutely beautiful. It was such a nice break from the cold weather here in Philly. It was like 80 degrees, like not humid and sunny every day. We hung out in the pool. We played games at the pool bar with they have like an entertainment staff. It just was like so much fun. Me and my husband love to travel, and yeah, so this is my last whip from this bag. It's the 3 Mermaids. This was one, I think this was one of my first Miras. Yeah, it was. This was my first Mirabilia. I started this on 12/19/21. It's stitched on, do I have a picture of it? I do. The 3 Mermaids. This one is gorgeous. I wasn't really willing to get out of my comfort zone and pick anything other than what was called for. So this is stitched on the called for linen. It's 32 count white Witchell in the color Water Lily. Water. Sorry, I'm from Philly. That's my accent. Water. We drink water here. We like water ice. All right. This is my progress, and if you probably see it's familiar if you follow me on Instagram or see myself on Instagram. I have my photo as this face right here because I think she's gorge. And this was my first time. This is 1/1 full cross skin, and look how beautiful that is. Look at those faces. That's why I'm like, I have to stitch every Mira 1/1 skin. But now I'm like, I don't know, man. But yeah, this was my first time. I did start beading just because I wanted to see how to bead. And I actually think I did pretty good. So I got a ton of beads up there in her hair. But yeah, I love this one. Since this video is getting pretty long, and I'm actually getting pretty tired, sorry, I am going to just show a couple more. Which ones do I want to show? There's like, because I'm going to save my full coverages for a different time. Just because a lot of them are in Q-snaps and in another bag. I keep them in baggies, so I'll show them another time. But this is from another Waxing Moon Designs. This is Valentine's Littles. I got this off Etsy. I forget which shop, but this is readily available. I was in the Valentine's mood because it's the 1st of January, or you know, beginning of January. I'm like, I got all the called for colors, Weeks Dye Works threads. I am literally just doing this on a 14, it calls for 30 count linen from Weeks Dye Works, but I'm just using a 14 count white Ada. I am working on the little Cupid here in the corner. Isn't that cute? Cupid. Oh, can't really see. There it is. And this is how far I've gotten. I love these colors, pinkies. The one color in here is just absolutely gorgeous. I want to say Weeks Dye Works, Sophie's Pink. Look at that variegation, man. Love it. I don't know what my plans for finishing is because I like never got to finish anything. Do I have any finishes? Yeah, one. A tiny Lizzie Kate. If you follow me on Instagram, I made it for my dad. It says like #1 dad on it, and I put it in a folding picture frame. So on the one side it has a little Lizzie Kate design, and on the other side it's a picture of me and my dad walking down the aisle for my wedding. And I gave that to him as a Father's Day gift, and it was really cute. That's my only finish ever. I don't have any finishes because I'm a serial starter. But it's fine. Speaking of serial starts, I started this one last night. It is a Letters from Mermaids. It's Nora Corbett. It's the letter A. You might be saying, but Kylene, who is A for? No, I'm not doing the whole alphabet. That would be crazy pants. It is actually, I'm doing this as a gift for my niece. My niece, her name is beautiful. Her name is Arya. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, you know why. Arya, she will be a year old on March 30th, right? Yeah. So I'm hoping to get this done for her. I started this last night. And it's, I actually was working on it this morning. So I got just the needle just hanging out there. This is the left-hand border. Stitching it in hand, and it's all the called for. So it's, these are all stitched in crescent colors. And I bought the whole kitted up caboodle from 1-2-3 Stitch. Just because it's so much easier for me. Yeah. So that's that start. And what am I doing? Okay. And then I got two more. I'm going to show two more. This is Autism Gnome. This is from the pattern. It's a gnome pattern from cutebroidery.com. I was thoroughly enabled by Jen, the Caffeinated Crafter. It doesn't have a cover photo. I'm gonna see if I can pull up the pattern like from afar. Yeah. Cute, right? Autism Gnome. Now, this is going to be a gift for a friend. This is one of my best friends. She is a behavioral therapist, and she specializes in working with kids with autism, and she just started her own business, and I'm so proud of her. And I am doing this gnome, and I'm gonna, you know, finish it off in a frame so she can hang it in her office at her place of business. And that's how far I've gotten. Since I have it on Pattern Keeper, I actually have the percentages done. I've done a total of 612 stitches out of 4,558, which is 13.43% done. But it's going to be so cute. I'm going to put it in. Okay, so I got this fabric is 16 count Country French Latte Ada. And this is, I want to say Zweigart. I think it is. Can I tell you, if you are not an Ada stitcher, because you think it's too like crunchy and hard, I highly suggest you try getting a hand-dyed Aida or this Aida. I stitch in hand, and this is like, it stitches up like butter, and your stitches look awesome. Sometimes I want to stitch on linen and do the count 2/2. Sometimes I just want to have my eyes rest a little bit, but I still want to stitch, so I tend to stitch on Aida. This is awesome. Look how soft. It's not crunchy at all. So long gone are the days of crunchy Aida. So if you're an Aida stitcher, I'm with you, girl or guy. Last but not least, my largest and probably most expensive kitted up project ever is my second chatelaine. It is called the Sea Quilt. If you've seen me on Instagram, you'll see that I finally got caught up with a Chatelaine Wednesday, hashtag Chatelaine Wednesday, and was able to get some stitches in. I started this, I don't even have a thing for it because I just keep it out. I started this last month, actually. The Chatelaine Sea Quilt. This is not like a mandala or anything. It looks like a quilt, but it is a massive beast. So I bought her design off her website. Man, it's a shame she's passed. Martina Rosenberg, like absolute genius with patterns. I am just in awe how she designed. Absolutely gorgeous. So I am doing everything that is shown there. You can stitch each one of these up individually. I'm trying to see, like, the picture doesn't do it justice because when I started stitching it and I was like, oh, okay, it's gonna be like a navy blues, blah, 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 like the border and stuff like that. I started on the one corner border up on the left-hand corner. No. The thread is so variegated and beautiful. I cannot wait to see what this looks like. So I'm stitching this on 32 count antique white linen. I had to buy a full yard for this because of how big it's going to be. The stitch count's 425 by 425 with the complete border. I opted for a 3-inch border, so it's going to be almost 33 inches by 33 inches, right? And it's gorgeous. This is just the one corner border, and I absolutely love it. I got the Rhodes stitches in, I did some Jessica stitches, all these specialty stitches I'm so excited to try out. I studied this pattern for hours, just to like wrap my mind around it because of how her patterns are put out. And I did buy the full kit from European Cross Stitch, and it was really expensive, but I said, like, this is going to be like a gift to myself. Like, this is going to be my centerpiece that I'm going to frame and have everybody ooh and all at my beach house. So it took almost a year to get all of the specialty threads in, especially the Gloriana silks. I believe it calls for needlepoint ink silks too. Is that what I'm trying to say? Hold on. It calls for Needle Necessities floss overdyed, but I don't know if they exist anymore because the European Cross Stitch gave me Threadworks instead for them, which is fine. Like, I don't mind. They're all beautiful, and the variations of the Threadworks, the colors I've used so far, are just gorgeous. So, but that is all. This is an hour and 20 minutes long. My mouth is starting to hurt from talking, and I have to figure out how, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to edit this or not. And my husband's going to be home soon, and I don't want him to see this mess of my cross-stitch goods. So it has been a pleasure. I'm so excited, and I'm really happy to be able to show everything. I have so many kits like kitted up already, and my plans and blah blah blah, and haul and blah blah blah. And I want to show you my amazingly large collection of cross stitch that I try to keep bundled up on some shelves that's bursting at the seams. But I'm going to save that for another video. I just wanted to say thanks for stopping by if you made it this far. And yeah, I don't know when I'm going to do another video, but now that I have one out, I think I'll be more motivated to actually get some progress in on some of these and be able to come back and show you what I did. But I just want to give a couple of shout outs to the floss tubers that have inspired me, enabled me, and basically have been my stitchy buds since I started stitching. And that's, of course, you know, Pam and Steph from Just Keep Stitching. I think you guys are absolutely amazing and awesome and such a joy to watch. I laugh every day. Kitschy Whips, Maggie from Kitschy Whips, your videos are chef's kiss. If I could edit like you, I would put out tons of videos because your videos, they're just so eye-catching and your sense of humor is hilarious. Hilarious. And I love you. And all of your crazy colors and conversions, all your mirrors, like I want to do everything you're doing. Every little thing that you do, I want to do. Who else? Fiber Arts Amy. Oh my gosh, Amy, your mirror collection is, I strive for that. I plan on getting every mirror. I do have some of the very popular out of print ones. Maybe I'll go through my mirrors one time. I want every design Nora Corbett has ever done. But I absolutely love your work. Your work's so gorgeous. And I'm so excited to see you guys at the Queen City Stitch Retreat this year. I got to get some of your fabric. Who else? Dina from Half Stitch Cross Stitch. What a lovely, lovely lady. Her works are gorgeous, and I love the patterns. I consider myself like an old soul. I love the older patterns. I love the lavender and laces and the black swan designs and old school prairie schoolers and all of these beautiful patterns. And Dina has really brought a lot of them to life, and I really love her work. Oh my God, she's so nice too. She's so sweet, you can tell. Who else do I like? Stitchin' Mommy, Sarah, Stitchin' Mommy. Her works are phenomenal, and she's an in-hand stitcher like I am. And I love the way that she rolls up her projects, because I crumple mine when I tend to stitch in hand, and hers always just look so neat and beautiful. And she does a lot of mirrors too, and I love them. So pretty. Who else? Jessie Marie does stuff. Thank you for Whip Go. I am doing a Whip Go myself. I love her full coverages, and I love, I mean, she's been on Flosstube for years, and I love all of her work. She likes a lot of the old patterns too, and I really like that. I thought I seen my husband gonna walk in the door. Who else? Teresa Little Stitcher. My first floss tuber ever that I watched. Your work is amazing, and thank you for teaching me how to do full coverage cross stitch, because your videos taught me. The Stitchy Witch, Carla, her full coverages are absolutely beautiful. And I love her work as well. And then Vicky, the Virginia Stitcher, she has the most epic, beautiful cross stitches of mirrors and lavender and laces. And I just loved her newest Wip Parade. And I just love all you guys. I think you guys are all so amazing. And if I ever figure out how to get this on YouTube and upload it, I hope you guys enjoy. And, you know, I am just happy to be here and stitch. So this is the last day of my vacation before I head back to work. So I guess this is like a gift to myself. And yeah, I look forward to talking to you guys on in the comments. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll link my email too if you want to write me an email. But I hope you guys get in all the stitches, and I'll talk to you next time. All right, see ya, bye.